What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all are having a good time. Listen, we're about to get into it, okay? Love after lockup, life after lockup. I mean, this was the season finale, and I knew we had to wrap shit up. But baby, I ain't expected to really be 2 hours. Y'all know how I feel about certain stuff that be extra long, okay? Because girl, I gotta go to work in the morning. But anyway, it was a good 2 hours because a few of these people pissed me off. And to be quite honest, we could have wrapped up a couple of these people like in 5 minutes, okay? And it could have just been an hour and a half at the most. That's all right? But this Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 60. God damn. So we was on here for 60 episodes, y'all. And then the new season, I think that's probably coming later on in the year because then in January, I believe, is Life on Lockup or Life During Lockup or something that's coming on. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna want me to talk about that. Y'all already know I give y'all that, of course, because I do like this show. But this was the season finale for season 3. Okay, truth be told, we could have been on like season 6 already if they would have broke this shit up or whatever. But anyway, let's just get down to it. Let's get the insignificant people out of the way for right now. Okay, Stan and Lisa. Baby, it came to a point that I had forgot all about them. Okay? No lie. Baby, Stan kept on saying that he wasn't doing nothing with Miss Tina. Okay? Miss Tina. I said now, Stanley, maybe Lisa got a reason to feel the way that she feel, even though Lisa out here scamming or whatever, but at the same time, Lisa said, bitch, I'm done, and when you done with that bitch, maybe you can call me or whatever if you gonna tell the truth. That's what I feel like she said the last time we saw her. It's been so long I don't even remember, but I know Lisa left. Stan was looking out that window like, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, okay, when she left with Renata, and I ain't know that she ain't never came back, okay? Girl, it was a month after. This is what we pick up with Stan and Lisa. A month after, Stan still at the crib, minding his business. He done got his old bitch come over, Miss Tina, okay? I don't want to call that lady bitch. She ain't do nothing to nobody, okay? Miss Tina come over, all right? And now when I see Tina, I said, compared to Miss Lisa, I said, that's a stark difference, okay? That's a stark difference. You want to know why? Because Tina looks like she's up there with Stan's age. I said, see, this is where you need to be at, okay? You ain't finna be playing with no mature woman like this. But then again, Miss Tina, you allowing yourself to be played, but you know your position, okay? You don't really want nothing out of him, but probably some D. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Some D and some company. It is what it is. She said, with all your little breakups and stuff that you be going through, I always be here. She know her position, all right? She know Stan ain't shit, and she know what she getting into when she get with that man. I said, all right, Miss T, you play the role that you need to play, okay? He talking to her about what's going on with Lisa. Lisa ain't coming back. He said we on indefinite breakup right now, which look like it ain't gonna even get back together. I said, understandable, because we don't need y'all back together, and y'all was not a good fit. That woman was playing you. You was just using her for sex, okay? You were not in love with her. You were in lust with her. That's what it is. It was the fact and the allure that you had somebody that was younger that was for you in your mind. Okay? That's all that it is. You spent $25,000 on this girl for what? For what? I said, no, ma'am. All right? No, ma'am. Tina said, I don't know why you always doing this. You might as well just kick it with me. And he was like, oh, really, huh? Baby, they went over there and they sat on that couch. Stan had said, you one of the hottest grandmothers that I know. And I know a few. I said, wait a minute, Stan. Stan is a player. Stan make me sick, but I respect the game, bitch, a little bit because that man be spitting. I said, damn, Stan, you be getting these women wrapped around your fingers like that, and you be getting yourself caught up too. I said, all right, Mr. Player. He said, listen. Truth be told, I was talking to Tina before the pandemic happened, but then the pandemic happened and she had to take care of her 2 grandkids and, doing that back and forth stuff and we trying to be safe or whatever. So it just, things just kind of fizzled out. And I said, so what was the ding with, Lisa? She just came into play, huh? Okay, Stanley. So you was talking to multiple women at the same time. It's understandable. That's what it is. But when we got through with him, baby, Stanley put that woman on the couch when she said, "Why don't you just keep it kicking it with me?" And then all of a sudden they started kissing on the couch, and I was like, "Ew!" It looked like I was looking at my grandparents kiss, and I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was like, "Go ahead and get yours." Okay, it's been a month, Stan. I know you ain't been just by yourself. Stanley don't look like the type that'll stay single for long or don't have a bird on his arm, you know, every other day. That's what he looked like. Okay, baby, and this is what got me. That lady put her leg on him and he was like, "Ooh, smooth." He was like, I mean, she damn near perfect. She damn near perfect. She can stand to lose a few pounds, but she damn near perfect. I said no. He basically called the bitch fat. I said, bitch. Meanwhile, Lisa over there staying with her brother Rick, right? Mama getting baptized. I guess she was really all about the Lord. You know, they say they go to jail and they find the God, okay, all the time. You know, she was like, she finna turn over a new leaf. She ain't finna start a new chapter. She just finna continue, but in a better way. I said, all right. But what was getting me, you know, she was talking about some, you know, Stan wasn't the person that I thought he was when I went to jail, you know. He was totally different, okay? And I'm sitting here like, but you the same person? Did you live up to all of your obligations? You was trying to milk this man for everything. And now you done got saved and found God or whatever. So hopefully you ain't out here scamming no more. And you settle your ass down. Baby, listen. Stan done already moved on into a new relationship. Because that's the update on him. He done moved on to a new relationship. Lisa's still standing at her brother's house. And she just single as the day is long. Okay? I said, maybe, Lisa, you need to just be by yourself and figure out things that's going to happen with you. And baby girl, I want you to take that shit out your head. Okay? Listen. My hair's supposed to look like this. But my shit is intact. Okay? Lisa had them things in her head, whatever type of sew-in or clip-on hair thing that y'all said it was. She had that shit in her head since the first time we seen her go get her hair done early in the season on Love After Lockup. This is Life After Lockup. She had that shit in her head since the day she got out of jail, okay? And when she was sitting down in that bucket of water, okay, and they were showing her, even before that you could see it, when she was walking, the way she had her hair in the ponytail, bitch, like, it looked like some of the stuff that you could see the scalp. You could see the scalp like it was like, you know, pulling her hair out or they was falling out. You know, when you get micro braids or whatever, or braids or whatever, and they been in there too long and they just come on out. Bitch, them things will slide, and baby girl, that's telling you that it's time to take it out and get it redone, okay? See, this is what happened when you start playing games with people that's your benefactor. That man, you could have milked some money out of Stan to get your hair done before you left his ass, okay? Damn, what you do with the cash, girl? What you do with the cash, girl? I need you to get a touch up. You better tell your brother to do something, okay? Moving on from that. Brittany and Marcelino, go away from me, okay? This was totally unnecessary. We do not care about y'all relationship at this point. Why? Because I feel like y'all dragging it out, and I will continue to say this each and every time we see them, because who cares? Y'all are revisiting a storyline that we truly didn't give a damn about when we first heard about it, because Marcelino shut that shit down, okay? Girl, y'all story is complete. Y'all pulling at straws at this point. Y'all come back from this little thing, y'all little retreat. Everything is all to the good. And man, I would have felt some way. Now listen, I'm all the way here for group sex or whatever, you know, doing a poly thing. I don't judge, okay, because I've always wanted to, you know, watch somebody do some things or whatever. Not no man and no woman, you know. Have two women up in here, do some things, watch them. You know how I get down. Y'all know how I get down. Fine. I don't judge, okay? Whatever floats your boats and make you happy and make you do what you gotta do, as long as everybody is of consensual age, okay? That's what it is, and everybody is human, okay? That's fine with me. But what I have an issue with is the fact that I just did this thing. My husband, in Britney case, I'm talking in their perspective. My husband just took me out here to get our thing back going. You know what I'm saying? We had a bomb couple of nights. You know what I'm saying? We reconnected with each other sexually, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all of that. And then on the way home, you talking about you want to fuck another bitch. It made me upset for Marcelino, because I know he was sitting there like, damn, I just thought I put it on you and you still sitting over here thinking about puss? What the fuck is going on? See, and that's the thing that you have to deal with. And when you dating a bisexual, okay, just because I'm with you don't mean that those feelings gonna change. And sometimes they want to act on it, and sometimes they don't. But here's the thing: Marcelino had shut down that whole threesome thing or whatever with Amanda a long time ago because they was fresh in their marriage, okay. And I didn't like the fact that Brittany, as I guess I get older from the last time I seen it, I can see how it was disrespectful to bring that up. Like, y'all fresh in y'all marriage and you up here trying to bang this girl and get your husband to get a threesome just so you can have sex with this girl. I'm sitting here like, girl, if you didn't get all your play time out, you should have did that before you went on ahead and tied the knot with him, okay? And now is a better time because y'all know each other. Y'all got time with each other. Y'all been in the marriage for over 3 years at this point. Okay, maybe you can revisit it. Y'all in a different headspace. You know, she still want this thing with Amanda. Amanda was talking to some girl, but they no longer together. You know, and I'm just like, damn, Brittany, just cheat on the nigga and fuck the bitch and don't say nothing. Because you get on my nerves at this point. Girl, I be telling people to do bad things sometimes. Like, oh... is that the toxicity in me or what? Because sometimes it just be like, why are we going through all of this, okay? But, you know, Marcelino said he'll think about it, the threesome thing. And like she said, just because I'm with you don't mean that my love for women is going to go away. But that does not mean that I want to be in a whole ass relationship with another woman and leave you. No, I'm coming home to you. I'm staying here with you. You my man, okay? That's all that it is. I just want to play on the side. And I said, well, Brittany, how would you feel if he would have asked to play with another woman on the side too, without you or with you? Would it still be okay? But she just really wanted to fuck Amanda because Amanda was her girlfriend in prison. And like Amanda told us, they used to steal kisses and stuff like that. They couldn't get down like that up in prison because everybody was watching and you get punished and all that stuff. Okay, fine. She bring this girl over there to the house. Marcelino come up in there making drinks. And, you know, long story short, Brittany then convinced him and Amanda convinced him to go ahead and to let's do this little threesome thing, okay? You know, and at first... he was thinking like, listen, this Amanda whole thing, trying to get close to Brittany. I see the little sly look. I see the little blushing. I see all of this. Girl, now, Brittany had to say, listen, Amanda was trying to be real respectful because she was asking, is it okay with Marcelino? Is this what he want? Because she don't want to disrespect the relationship. And to Amanda's credit, that is what she said, okay? I said, all right, you know, he said, okay, cool. And I said, oh, okay, so we gonna do this for real. Mind you, they in the pool, okay? Mind you, some liquor has already been flowing a little bit. We already see, you know, Brittany hot, okay? She hot, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as Marcelina gave them the go-ahead, that bitch got soak, okay? In different ways than one, you know? And I was just like, wow, Brittany, you couldn't even contain your excitement. She was like, we really doing this? I said, girl, y'all ain't even gonna arrange it. Y'all finna do it right here, right now. She said, yeah, bitch. Okay, Marcelino said, listen, while I'm feeling a certain way, you better go ahead and get it in right now because I could change my mind. Next thing you know, I was not expecting this. Girl, he said, I don't feel weird about it or nothing. Bitch, he went over there and he kissed the fuck out of Amanda. I said, excuse me, because he was like, how do you even know that I'm her type? Oh, you're both my type. I said, oh. Okay, now for some reason, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. No, I don't want to see it. Okay, and usually I be down. I be down. But for some reason, I just... cottage cheese. Oh... and I like them thickums too, okay? I can do, oh, bitch, let me tell you, you know, but for some reason, I think it's the way that it came about. I just didn't want to see it. I was just like, nah, Brittany, it didn't feel right in my shindo. But the way Marcelino kissed that girl, I said, excuse me. I looked up, I said, bitch, what I miss? Baby, they went upstairs and all we saw was silhouette up in the window. I said, "Oh, so we really finna do this now?" I said, "Wait a minute, I see two bodies." But then a third came in and I said, "Oh shit." And they still good. They still good to this day. That's the update with Brittany and Marcelino. They had a threesome, and that's what it is, okay? Moving on from that. John and Christiana. Baby, I felt so damn bad for John. Now, let me tell y'all something. I had posed a question. I posed a question yesterday asking, was that motherfucker really, why did I say it like that? Damn, Ashley, don't be so aggressive, okay? Was he really a Native American? Because I really don't like when people play on other people's cultures. I don't like cultural appropriation in any form. Okay, there's called cultural appreciation, but not appropriation. If you don't know the difference, please look it up because I'm not about to give you a lesson, okay? Because we should know that by now. But some of y'all was saying it was like 50-50. Some people were saying yes, he really is, and some people were saying no. So I'm just gonna, but from when I heard Jerry, this time, is his name Jerry? Because I was calling him Jerry last year, or is it Carrie? Baby, when I seen the elder, I was wondering the same thing too. But on this episode, when he was speaking in the native tongue, I said, okay, well, yeah, I can hear it because it flowed and it sound very much like, he's authentic, okay? I'm talking about the elder, all right? I'm going to let John pass on this because John is going through it. John put his heart on the line for Christiana, and even though I was just like, John is weird as shit, he doing a lot of messed up stuff that just not sitting well with me, and it really wasn't messed up, it was just the way he was moving about, trying to hurry up and consummate the marriage and hurry up and get married to Christiana as soon as she got out of prison so that she could get to the halfway house and, timing out all this stuff, rushing things or whatever. It just didn't sit well with me, and it made me think that he was weird as fuck, okay? But, I just grown to feel bad for him because, for one, he actually was the one that was all the way into this relationship, He was through the whole time. He was 100% in it the whole time. And this time, we thought that Christiana was in it too. She talking about being, finally getting her job. Her mother is sick and want to be there for her and, finally doing something that, not going to put her back in prison or whatever and being in love, And so when John came home last week, from what we saw, she wasn't there. And we still don't know where Christiana is. John said, bitch, did he say it was like 2 weeks? Or has it been more than 2 weeks? And I'm only asking that because of the little ceremony that he did. He was like, girl, Ashley, she ain't even text me back. She ain't called me. I don't know where she at. I don't know if she with her sister Tara. I don't know if she down in Dubuque, strung out or whatever. I don't know what's going on, girl. I said, I'm sorry to hear that, John. You really did love her. You really put up with that because I wouldn't have. Okay, and you went out looking for her. That's fucked up. Okay, Christiana, that ain't right. Christiana had to work out her demons, and part of this, I feel as though it was John moving too fast, okay? It was John moving too fast. I don't really want to blame him, but he rushed the situation just to rush the situation instead of letting her get herself together, okay? And that's where we're at. And that's what his daughter was telling her. The daughter was saying this, okay? You getting this woman into the house and then you're going to get the little girl attached to her only for it to fail. And look at what happened. The daughter spoke that shit into existence, so blame the daughter. That ain't funny, but I'm just saying, all right? So he had Elder come over, Elder Carrie Jerry. He came over. They was finna go to this park or whatever and do this ceremony that a lot of Native Americans do, at least the ones that I've seen. And this, I was like, okay, this is real right here. This was 100% real because let me tell you something. I've stumbled onto Polynesian TikTok and Native American TikTok, and I've always been fascinated with the Native American cultures, all of the tribes and stuff like that. I've looked at many documentaries because, listen, they were here first. This is their land, you know what I'm saying? And I just like learning about different cultures, especially, the ones that was just as oppressed as us, okay? And Native Americans have been. But at the same time, it's just a beautiful freaking culture to learn about, And so I try to respect it, and I was stumbled onto a Native American TikTok as well, and I seen a few videos during this exact same ceremony where when they're grieving or they lost somebody or whatever and they cut their hair to release that, Baby, let me tell you something. You learn a whole bunch on TikTok. And I seen that shit, baby. Let me tell you something. Every goddamn time I seen one of them videos, I be sitting here like this. Now, I'm not a crier like that. But girl, just flowing, okay? Like somebody just turned the faucet on full blast. I just be... And you know, TikTok just rewinds and it rewinds and it keeps playing it, baby. I was just sitting there crying. So I'm sitting here looking at John like, damn, this is crazy. And Elder Jerry was like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Okay? Are you sure you're ready to let go of this? You know, this is letting go of this marriage, letting go of Christiana, grieving this process. It's like a death at this point. And so, you know, he was like, yeah. And I felt bad for John. Now I talk shit about him, but I felt real bad for him because damn, Christiana. And then the update was, girl, they don't even know where she at. He still ain't got in contact with her. I said, fuck. And he still love that lady. He still love that lady, okay? Shane and Lacey. Pause there. Let me pause there. Let me go to Puppy and Amber right quick, because that's a little quick thing. Puppy and Amber. Amber had got a phone call from Puppy Mama. She came down there to see Puppy. Baby, let me tell you this. Puppy said I wasn't going to jail, and she meant it last week, okay? They said some few weeks had passed by and she ain't heard from Puppy. Girl, she went down there to Puppy Mama. Girl, Puppy Mama said the girl done got locked up. And you want to know how she got locked up? She was out here driving and I guess her tail light or something wasn't on or whatever. It was out and they pulled her over for that. And then, you know, once they pull you over and they about to give you a ticket or whatever, they running your card and running your license and plate and all that shit. So you got a warrant out for you. So of course, now they go ahead and lock her ass up in Cobb County, out there in Atlanta. I said, girl, now Puppy, it would have just went on here better if you would have just went on ahead and turned yourself in. And now the whole thing that's being worried about is the fact that she could possibly get some more years. She could possibly have to serve the rest of her time that she was on probation, because she's on probation for a long time, okay? And she could possibly have to serve the rest of that time in jail, because not only did she have a warrant out for her arrest, she was a flight risk. Well, she fled. She was avoiding it, and then they could have gave her some more charges, okay? And so the whole time I'm thinking like, you know what, Puppy, I can't be sorry for you. I cannot be sorry for you, because if you were so concerned about your mother, you know, I'm looking at the mom, you putting her through all this stress. She's sitting there crying. They're not telling her anything. She can't get in contact with Eric ass. I said, because Eric don't give a fuck about this girl. Eric don't care about her, okay? Eric literally said, don't go to jail because I don't know if I'm going to be here with you. If you get locked up again. I said, see, that ain't love right there. That is not love, you know? And, you know, Amber trying to figure out what's going on with her. You know, she finally go up there to the courthouse, to the jail or whatever. 30 minutes later, they say that the girl is there, but they won't let her see her, okay? You know, so she's in there. She do get a phone call later on from Puppy, basically talking about her eyelashes and her, you know, her eyebrows not being on and all this stuff. Girl, fuck all that, okay? You are in jail, all right, because of something that you could have just automatically took care of and suffered whatever little consequences that it could have been at that time. Even though we know now that it really wasn't much, you could have had this taken away, okay? Instead of putting all this stress on people, not knowing what was going to happen to you, okay? And yourself. Now, you're up in there, you're talking about she don't even know if she's still a fiance. Baby, when she sat down and they had her up in them chains, okay, and her blues, all right? I said, damn, Puppy, they damn sure took your little eyeliner. They took your eyebrows and everything, bitch. They snatched them bitches, okay? Girl, she said she pissed off at Eric ass because, first of all, you know, she don't even know if they still on for being fiance and fiance. And second of all, they was supposed to go to Vegas. Her birthday was coming up. They was finna celebrate and all that stuff. Girl, Eric said, I'm still going to Vegas. Eric said, you got to go to jail, not me. What they got to do with me? I paid for the trip, so therefore I'm going. And on the one hand, maybe I would have canceled, okay? But on the other hand, I don't know if I would have, especially if I already paid. That is a hassle trying to get that refund back and all that shit. Baby, listen. I mean, what can I do? I'll visit you before we leave. Oh, I don't know, like, bitch, what y'all had went. No, I ain't even gonna sit here and hold your ass, okay? Bitch, I go see you before I leave and I'm going on that trip. Ooh, is that bad? Is that bad? But anyway, the outcome of that, she got out a week later. She got out a week later. Puppy is fine, girl. Her and Eric still together too. That man didn't see you while you was there and you got back. Girl. I want us women to want more for ourselves, okay? I really do. I really do. All right. But Lacey and Shane and John, this person just went and liked all of my tweets. I hate when people do that because it is so annoying. Like, I mean, every time I tweet something, they like every single time. I be thinking somebody really finna, hit me up or whatever, and it's just this same person that's liking every single tweet. And I don't want to be mean to them or whatever and be like, don't do that, So my phone be blowing up. I really be thinking it'd be somebody trying to hit me up, because I get the notification. And it just be this one person that just be liking all of my tweets. So if I go to their likes is all full of my tweets. Wow, weird, but okay. But Shane and Lacey and John, I'm not even gonna hold you. I can sum this whole thing up to Lacey is trash as fuck, okay? Lacey is garbage at this point. And Lacey, girl, if you're watching, I mean everything I said, okay? I never bite my tongue, and I have to say it like it is, okay? You played the fuck out of both these men. You put both these men in a position to play each other or to go head to head with each other and not like each other. And they have no real reason not to like each other. But because of you, they do. Okay? You play with their emotions. You playing with their head. You're playing with everything. And if stuff would have got really, really physical between John and Shane, that would have been on you. Okay? Y'all up here and you dead ass, this man, y'all just got into it and you don't even care what's going on with Shane. Your whole thing is, let's talk to John, because I fucked him that night and it was all night, and I woke up with him. Mind you, she don't care about him. She don't care about the fact. She's all about herself. Lacey is very selfish. You're very narcissistic as that, okay? And you're very egotistical, all of that shit in one, all right? You don't give a damn. It's all about you. You're not Maya, okay? And if you don't know what Maya is a singer that sings the song. Her very first song was, "It's All About Me." Ooh, it's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you. Bitch, that's what you do, bitch. That's all you deserve, okay? First of all, you didn't even deserve them lyrics, okay? You didn't deserve those vocals, all right? But I gave it to you. I gave you just a little bit because that's what it was, okay? It's all about you in your head, in your world. And you do not understand the things that you are doing. Fuck the adults that are doing this, that's involved in this whole situation. Think about your kids. These men going in and out of your kids' life, okay? These kids are getting attached to these men because of you. That is damaging. You replacing them every other fucking year, bitch. What is your problem? What is your problem, girl? Leave that man alone, okay? Y'all, you and John, y'all both trash at this point, okay? Because, first of all, you're more trash than him. That's one. Two, he up there, you don't give a damn that he got a girlfriend, and he put out there that he had a girlfriend. And I said, well, John, you can't put that out there because you willingly fuck this bitch too when you had a girlfriend. Okay, so let's stop. Let's stop. Then he up here talking about what's going on with you and Shane. Okay, something happened. You should never get with him. She was like, and don't have the best choice in men, okay? And I'm sitting here like, no, girl, you did that shit on purpose. And then for John to stand his ass in the little camera talking about from day one, I knew that Shane was nothing, okay? I knew he was shady. I knew he was sneaky. I knew he was up to no good. I knew he was weird. I knew he wasn't a good fit. You knew all of this stuff. You talking all this trash about Shane, but the same thing can be applied to you, John, okay? You can say the same thing about yourself. You're shady as fuck. You're sneaky as fuck. You're a cheater. And also, you a fucking crackhead at that. So how are you talking shit about Shane? To be quite honest, Shane is a little bit better than you because that motherfucker ain't been strung out like you have, okay? Let's stop. He ain't been back to jail like you have. At least I don't see it. You know, if he has, tell me. He stayed out. You know, he did cheat on Lacey. That's that, yeah. All three of you bitches is cheaters. Okay? But yet you up here trying to judge this bitch? I said, Shane, we're not finna, John, we're not finna do that. That's not what we're about to do. Okay? Then you up here trying to get in your feelings and cry. And she was like, baby, what's wrong? Y'all saw how I swallowed. Why did it do like that? Girl, I was confused myself. I said, bitch, is it gonna swallow? Baby, what's wrong? What's going on? Baby, why are you crying? What's making you cry? I said, Lacey, what the fuck? You ain't even checking on your man, okay? And see, I get it. Yeah, we get into a fight. We don't want to talk right then and there. But, bitch, we get into a fight. We don't go on to the next person or whatever. I said, girl, you don't want this relationship. That's disgusting. I hate the way that you're playing this, okay? And you up here, are we going to be together? I don't know why I can't quit you. It's always been you. I should have listened to you, and I just really want to be with you. Is this us? Is this the end? Is this the end? I said, no, you're not Janet either. Is this the end? Okay, no, stop it, girl. Stop it. What is your problem, ma'am? What is your problem playing these men like that? You're ping-ponging through back and forth through these men and playing with their goddamn emotions, okay? Shane is young as fuck. That motherfucker is 23 years old and you 30-something, bitch. Okay, you knew what you was doing when you got with that young boy. As soon as he got out of jail, he ain't even lived his life fully yet, and you trapped him up, okay? And I said trapped him up, meaning that you made him fall in love with you, okay? Only to keep on playing him or whatever. And I'm not finna sit here and act like Shane ain't got his fault, because that nigga do, okay? But from what we see, you're the ringleader of this mess, all right? And then John trying to say, I got a girlfriend, and these tears is because I realized that it's over with. It's over with. And you literally sitting here trying to convince this man to get with you. Mind you, you ain't even filed the damn separation papers, let alone divorce paper from Shane, okay? I said, that is disgusting the way that you move. I never seen somebody move so fast and so blatant the way that you have, okay? And especially a woman. You know, usually we'll see some shit like this from a man, but you, bitch, that was nasty, okay? I just didn't like it. I didn't respect it. You know, at the end, he walking away like it's all to the done. I said, now, John, stop fucking playing. You done already said that this bitch is a drug, okay? So let's don't do that. Girl, of course. Shane come over there to the house trying to get his stuff. You know, he was like, all right, I called the law to come and escort me in, because she wouldn't open up the door. Next thing you know, we see a whole bunch of trash bags outside. I said, damn, you put this shit up in a trash bag? Woo, that is messed up. And he's still hoping and thinking that everything gonna be okay. Like, we gotta work on our stuff. I said, Shane, let this shit go. Be a father to your kids, but let this go, okay? Because she is not worth it at this point. And at this point, what we find out on the update, they're separated and this bitch is back with John. Moving on to some more bullshit. Shawn and Sarah. Because I got some stuff to say. Kelly, I just might hit you up because I need to know some information. And I should have did this before. But this is my completely unbiased opinion about this whole situation. Shawn took Sarah to the bridge and said, listen, because Sarah wanted to talk to him first, okay? Because she wanted to tell him, listen, I'm pregnant, but I don't know how he gonna take it. Shawn overtook the conversation and proposed to her. And of course, she was like, yes. I said, now, bitch, what? What was all that? Ma'am, stop, okay? I said, you're dumb. You're dumb, okay? You are pathetic at this point, you know? And some people may think, Ashley, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. No, you got to call it like I see it, okay? Y'all know I've never been the one to bite my tongue on situations when it's right or when it's right and when it's wrong when it's wrong. Listen, you're pathetic as fuck at this point, okay? And then, you know, she was like, I really brought you here because I wanted to tell you something. I'm pregnant. He was like, oh, wow, you're pregnant? You're pregnant? I said, So you this excited? Are you excited to see your children? The one that you already have? Where are they? Oh, okay. Cool. Meanwhile, she go back over there to her mama and her daughter, and she let them know that she got engaged too. The mama said, oh. I said, bitch, the mama is over. He was like, oh, so he can continue to do what he been doing, so he can lie. Like, I'm just so fucking pissed off at the fact that she literally came out and allowed herself to get into a situation like this. Like, you supposed to be getting yourself together, and you gonna allow yourself to get into a situation where you can't let this motherfucker go because you pregnant with his kid. I said, go off, mama. Mama was the only one that was thinking sense, okay? We gonna move it from there to this part. John takes it upon himself, and all of a sudden, after all of this time since he's gone from Ohio, gone from, were they in LA or Las Vegas or whatever? Vegas, okay? Going from the West Coast to the Midwest, you finally get a scene where you're actually asking about your kids. And truth be told, let's be honest, okay? The real thing is, I can only go off of what I see. And from what they're showing us, you have no interaction with your kids at this point. And I know that, they probably have filmed some stuff and maybe you have. But from what I see, it don't look like it, okay? And the fact of the matter that you call Kelly, and we see Kelly up there, and you're asking about the kids, and she's saying, yeah, they're involved in their schoolwork or doing some other stuff or whatever. They can't come to the phone right now. Call back later. That's basically what Kelly said. Sarah is over there listening to what's going on, and she's rolling her eyes and giving all of this and all this fever and flavor, okay? And I'm sitting here like, bitch, you ain't the bitch yet, okay? Let's calm down. Let's calm down, because what I cannot stand is when another woman does that to a baby mother. We'll get there, because I'll explain it in a second. Because let me finish this. He's asking to talk to the kids so that he can tell the kids that he's engaged. And 9 out of 10 is probably going to tell them that they're about to have another baby. Okay? And she said, no, you tell me the announcement first. Now, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Do you feel like he should have told the kids first, or he should have told Kelly first? Okay? I feel as though he should have told Kelly first so that she can prepare the kids for this and say, be there so she won't be taken off guard, all right, by the emotion that the kids may have, okay? That's what I feel like, preparing the kids, preparing them, preparing emotions and all that stuff so she could just swoop in if things go left, you know what I'm saying? And she won't have to come at him and be like, why would you do that and then tell me and all this stuff or whatever, since you say she's so angry, or, she don't want to be, she want to be with you and she don't want to let you go and all this stuff. Boy, shut up, okay? And it's the fact that she has not met this woman yet, but you want her kids around her. And she has every right to feel the way that she feels about the fact that she's a felon, because she knows nothing about her. And you set this up because of the way that you brought Destiny in. And she saw the way that Destiny worked your ass. And she ain't trying to bring her kids around no shit like that. So this is your fault that she's feeling the way that she's feeling, because you have not made no effort to even try to attempt to bring them two together. Have we seen them talk on FaceTime? No, we have not. You should have put that out there in the show, okay? Or at least try to talk to the producers and make sure that they put that out there in the show so that they won't have this negative perception of you, okay? But at the same time, Kelly basically shut that down, okay? Because I need to talk to this bitch first before I tell my kids anything. How is it that they know more about her than would know more about her and y'all than me, okay? And here's my thing. Sarah, you got up here talking about, oh, she bitter. Oh, she got to realize that I'm the woman in his life. Oh, she talks to him like she's his mother and all this shit. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, I don't respect you. I don't respect you, and you need to calm that shit down. Because I don't respect is a woman or a man getting involved with another person who has kids, and you see the relationship that he lacks with those children, and you're okay with it, okay? And then you get pregnant by this man, okay? And the same way that he's treating his kids that he has already, he can do the same thing with yours, okay, that y'all have together. And my thing of it is, you shouldn't respect somebody who literally would drop their shit, a whole ass family, just to come to another state to live with you, a fucking felon, okay? And let's take the felon part out. That ain't even near here or there. I shouldn't have said that. But the fact that he literally dropped his stuff, packed his life up, said fuck them kids, and went to live with you, that should have been a red flag for you right then and there. On top of all the lies that he was saying, that should have been more red flags. But yet you want to continue this whole dance with him and make him seem like, oh, he's been trying, he's been this. I can guarantee you that he most likely hasn't. Okay, because he don't give off that vibe. He don't give off that vibe, and he been all about your ass. All about your ass. When he was in the same state as the kids, he barely saw their ass. And then you're up there talking about something, oh, Kelly, okay, when they give money, okay. That's the only thing that he can do at this point. And y'all talk about money as if that's it. Money is not parenting. Money does not make up for the time that you lack for being there every day with that person or having communication with the person. And Sarah, what you need to ask yourself is, why is it that he don't have access? He has 6 kids. And I'm pretty sure at least 4 of them are teenagers. And I'm pretty sure all 4 of those ones that are teenagers have phones. And I'm pretty sure if they wanted their dad to call them, they can call him, or they should be able to call him, and he should be able to call them without having to go through the mom. Because they have that freedom, you know what I'm saying, that access on the phone. Why is it that he had to call Kelly just to get time to talk to his kids? Why couldn't he just call the kids? Why is it that he don't have that access? I'm pretty sure it's not Kelly. I'm pretty sure the kids said, fuck you at this point. All right? Because, baby, I look for shit like that. When you get into a relationship, you get into a relationship with a man, women. You get into a relationship with a man who has kids. If he is not taking care of his kids, why do you stay with that person? Because if y'all had kids and something happened to y'all, he gonna treat you the same damn way. Anyway, moving on from that. Fuck them. I don't even care for their little update. That's how mad they made me, because I don't like it when people play around with people's kids, and baby mamas get a bad rap. Okay, some of them be out here doing crazy shit, but some of them got a real reason. Okay, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Brittany and Ray. Bitch, this review is long. I forgot this shit was 2 hours. Damn. Because they did everybody. Brittany and Ray. Ray stood up there in front of all her friends and said, this is a promise ring to your ass. Hold on. Brittany was like, it was the breath that she took in when she heard promise ring. I said, now, Raymond, bitch, Brittany was pissed, okay? Brittany was pissed, and I understood it, okay? Because that's what I said. I said, we are not 15. We are not 14. We are not 16. We are grown adults. We don't do promise rings at this age. I feel she's 30. You're about to turn 30, okay? She's 34. Baby, we don't do promise rings at this age, all right? No. And, you know, she walked off. She didn't want to talk to him or whatever. He felt embarrassed. Her friends up there talking to her about it. Her friends talking to him about it as well. And his whole thing is, it's me trying to show appreciation, showing that I love you, showing that I'm going to be here. I get the meaning behind it. But then when I found out when they was talking to each other finally on the beach, because I'm going to fast forward on them because it really wasn't much. When they actually was talking about it, and he said he had spent thousands of dollars. And, you know, he told the friend or whatever, or her, that he spent some thousands of dollars on his promise ring. I said, bitch, you might as well have kept that money so you can get her the actual ring. Why are we spending this much money on a freaking promise? I said, Ray, I get it. But you have to understand the type of woman that you are with. I'm not saying that, you know, she was all the way 100 because, you know, your woman that lady is pressuring him. You know, she want to get married before the end is over with. I mean, the year is over with. She want all this stuff. And she's like, he's made all these promises when we were in jail, when he was in jail or whatever. But you fail to realize that it takes time for him to get back on his feet because he was in jail. So he ain't going to be able to do all these things as soon as he get out because he lacks the funds, okay? And now that he do, bitch, you going to waste it on a goddamn promise ring. You going to waste it on a promise ring, Tiffany Evans. I said, no, Raymond, say that and continue to stack it up so you can get her the actual ring so you won't have to be wasting money on this shit, okay? Like, and I'm saying this because we know how that bitch is, all right? And she understood. He said, yeah, I'm going to give you a ring. This is a promise ring. You know what I'm saying? And I promise that I'm going to get you another ring. It's going to be bigger and better than this. And, you know, we're going to get married before the year is over, by the end of the year. And she looked at the ring and she said, I mean, the ring cute as fuck. And to be quite honest, you could have used this ring to propose. And I looked at it too and I said, yes. Ray, what the fuck? But, you know, Ray just like, give me some damn time. And on the one hand, I'm like Raymond. Don't, if you keep on pushing me and pushing me, it's gonna make me go back further and further. Like, you keep on trying to make me do something, I'm not gonna do it. It's just gonna push me backwards, okay? That's what it is. But girl, they still together, so it's all right. They stay still together. Deonte, Tia, and Nicole. Mess, trash, delusion, pathetic, desperation, all of the negative adjectives. Is it adjective? It's adjectives, right? Bitch, I ain't been to school in a minute, so listen, y'all know what I'm talking about. Negative things, okay? And it's mostly on Deonte part, okay? You got Tia and Nicole up there getting married. They saying their vows and they talking about anybody there to object, okay? And I'm thinking, oh, this bitch finna really show up and he finna object to this marriage, okay? Baby, he walked up, and I'm saying okay, because it's a bitch that was up in my comments that was talking about I say okay a lot. Get over it, okay? Okay, and it was for this review, okay? So, he get to the wedding down there. He stopped right here, and he was like, man, I got to think whether or not I want to go through it or not. Okay, they had him, the way they had him coming through. First of all, I said, how many times did they have to do this wedding over? Because when the wedding started, it was light outside, and they was up at the altar, and it was light outside. Next thing you know, when we started seeing Deonte coming through the woods and tracking through the forest and all this shit, it was dark outside by the time the wedding was over with. He didn't interject, okay? And I was like, all right, cool. Take your ass home. You did all of this shit for what? Because you wanted to put on a fly ass suit and look good on TV. That's fine. You should have just stayed in your parking lot like that, okay? You ain't have to come over there and try to bust up that wedding. So next thing you know, Tia and Nicole was actually ready for it. She was actually ready for it, you know, and they get married. They're walking by. They're so happy with each other. They're hugging each other. They're kissing each other. Deonte is standing right here by a tree. Nicole and Tia walks right past him. He was like, hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Nicole didn't even turn her head to look at him. And I said, you should feel stupid as shit. And at this point, he kept on following them or trying to get her attention to the point where she was like, what does this motherfucker want? Like, she was getting pissed off. Tia started getting pissed off. Nicole didn't want to talk to him, but at this point, Tia said, come on, let's just hear what he got to say, because I want to hear what he got to say. What are you doing here? I'm just here to show support. She was like, why would you come to show support? Would you want me to come to show some support at your wedding? And he was like, no, I wouldn't want your ass there. And here go Tia. Yeah, because if I was there, I would have been leaving with your bitch. And I said... I said, Miss Ma'am, because you are still a lady, okay? Let's stop it there. You know, some of us masculine women, and I'm not going to put myself in it because at the end of the day, I know that I'm still a woman. I have my masculine tendencies and I have my feminine tendencies as well. And y'all seen them too. Y'all seen both sides. I could be hard when I need to be, and I could be a little feminine when I want to. And the reason why, because that's really who I am. I'm not a hardcore masculine, all that. I'm masculine to a certain point, okay? But at the end of the day, ain't no way in hell I'm finna try to fight some nigga, okay? And I'm not talking about a black man. I'm just talking about a person in general. I ain't trying to fight no man in general, okay? Listen, we're not about to do that to you. I don't care how short your hair is. I don't care how saggy your pants may be. I don't care how tight your sports bra may be, because bitch, I wear the same damn thing. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of men are way more stronger still by biology, by nature, stronger than me as a woman. And as soon as that man would have probably punched your ass, you probably would have been screaming, oh, so you hitting bitches now? You hitting women now? You hitting women now? Press charges and all that stuff. I said, now, Tia, what you about to do, Miss Ma'am? Miss Ma'am, what are you about to do? Girl, when she said that shit, she was trying to understand why he there. I get the frustration. I get the frustration. And at this point, I wish that Nicole had some brothers and some cousins that was there, male cousins that was there to beat his ass, because he needed to be touched, because he's on that stalker tip. You are being so freaking weird, Deonte. Okay? I don't get it. You up here talking about some, I came up here trying to save her. Ain't nobody asked you to save her. You got this superiority to save your complex. Nobody asked you to save them. If that girl didn't want to go through with it, you talk about she couldn't even look at me. Every time she with Tia, she can't even look at me. She can't even look at me because she don't want to. You were just a fucking con. That's all that it was. And the con and scam is over with. She found the person that she want to be with. It was never going to be you. And truth be told, who knows? Tia and her could have been in on it from the jump. Okay? From the absolute jump. And when she's charged at that man, and listen, Tia punched him, okay? And if he would have punched her ass back, I would have just sat back and said, you hit him first. And you trying to, bitch, just because you dressed in a suit don't mean that you a man, okay? Don't come at that man like that. We got to understand that shit, my ladies, okay? My studs, my masculine presenting women, we got to understand that. We could be gay and love women all day, but at the end of the day, that man didn't attack you, that man didn't touch you, and we can't be coming at these men like that. We are not men. So if he would have knocked your ass out, he would have just knocked your ass out. And he would have been in the right. I mean, technically it's wrong, but he was defending himself because you popped him first. But he didn't even touch her. So kudos to you. Your mama raised you right on that part. But bitch, if you would have, I wouldn't have been mad. Okay? But, Deonte, you brought this shit on your own because ain't nobody tell you to bring your ass there. You did not get an invitation. She did not call you. And he was like, and when y'all get all fucked up, she gonna be the one calling me. She gonna be the one calling me. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Ooh, I hope y'all ain't see that spit that just came out my mouth. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. All that shit. I said, Deonte, go home. Go home. When your car fell into that hole, you should have left in, okay? You should have left in. That was a sign to take your ass back home, okay? That's what it was, all right? I just didn't understand. I don't get it. I don't get the fascination over this girl. She's not like, oh my God. And she's not ugly, but she's not somebody to be doing all this shit over. I just don't get it. I don't get it, Deonte. Let it the fuck go. You're coming off very stalkerish. You're coming off very fucking weird. You're coming off very delusional. That hoe don't need to be saved. She ain't asked to be saved, but she is playing games. Then your ass, she said, and then this motherfucker be doing this shit all the time. He got a problem. What he do? Always going on these, dating these inmates and stuff like that. What is his problem? Baby, as soon as she said that, we see Deonte at home, and he getting a call from the correctional facility talking to some other woman. I said, what? And she said this the same thing that happened to him with his last woman. You're doing the same thing. It's like, damn. You usually, when something bad happened to a person, you switch up your flow and you do something different so it won't happen again. He's going right back down that trail. I said, Deonte. Then the update saying, Tia and Nicole, they're really good. Married life has been great. Mind you, it's only been a week. See, that's what it is now. Man, mind you, Tia, I said, what about your liver? You up here trying to fight and your liver fucked up. Stop that. Okay? But at the same time, Deonte said that girl still be texting him. I said, see, Nicole, this why he doing what he doing. This why he doing what he doing, because he feel like he still got a chance because of your ass. And I blame you at this point. I blame him because, bitch, you ain't gonna keep on going back and forth with me and treating me this way and playing with my emotions. But Nicole, block that nigga. I'm finna tell your wife. I'm finna tell your wife that you keep on talking to this man, okay? And then talking about something, he ruined your marriage. No, you and her ruined your marriage by still talking to... Bitch, let me get up off of here. Girl, love after lockup, life after lockup. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this season. I see y'all later. It's 11 fucking o'clock. Bitch, peace.